Hello, welcome back to the 90th Annual Milwaukee Press Club Awards for Excellence in Wisconsin Journalism Contest. I am not Kathy Michaelby, but I know her very well. I am Marianne Lazarski, and I am a director of the Milwaukee Press Club. I'm also a producer at Milwaukee PBS. We are going to unveil this year's Collegiate Awards for Journalistic Excellence. And I just want to say that college journalism experience is certainly a really huge experience for our young people. And as Kathy said, we really need young people to go into this industry and make a difference out there. But I'd like to take this time to also thank the professors and instructors who have taught and guided these young people along the way. I've been there. I know how important it is for these professors and instructors as well as for these students. So I just want to say, yay! Out there. So we're really anxious and we join you in celebrating their accomplishments. So we're going to start with writing. For Best News Story, the bronze goes to Kylie Zazula, Media Milwaukee. Majority of students feel overwhelming anxiety. It's pretty common now, I guess, as UWM struggles to help. The silver goes to Jody Felinius, Media Milwaukee. Lead in the Water threatens generations of Milwaukee residents. And the gold goes to Natalie St. Onge, I got that right, Marquette Wire. College of Education faces potential merge structural changes. In the category of Best Long Hard Feature Story, the bronze goes to Sonia Chechik, the Daily Cardinal. What's in a Name? The Power of Labels and Disability Identity and Perception. The silver goes to Michelle Navarro, Curb Magazine, that's UW-Madison, Voces de Wisconsin. And the gold goes to Matthew Hart, Marquette Wire, A New Lease on Life. For Best Long Soft Feature Story for bronze, Jaya Larson, Curb Magazine, Unfinished Justice. For silver, Kristen Cantonwine, Arches, Mount Airy University, Orthorexia Nervosa, It Might Be Time for a Digital Detox. And the gold goes to Paige Striegel, Curb Magazine, Solo, Not Alone. In the category of Best Short Hard Feature Story, the bronze goes to Jessica La Paz, The Daily Cardinal, Compounding Trauma, Structural Systems May Explain Prevalence of School Shootings. The silver goes to Jenny Whidden, Marquette Wire. George Lardner Jr., Pulitzer Prize-winning Marquette alumnus, dies at 85. And for the gold, Benita Matthew, The Daily Cardinal, The Legacy of Environmental Injustice in Madison. For Best Short Soft Feature Story, the bronze goes to Melissa Grunwald, Arches, Mount Airy University, Health Healers, Healing Our Students. The silver goes to Will Chiochi, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, The Daily Cardinal, Recess for Adults, Library Mall's 4-decade juggling tradition. And the gold goes to Sydney Cezanne, Marquette Wire, One of a Kind. In the category of Best Sports Story, the bronze goes to Zoe Comerford, Marquette Wire. Faith plays a crucial role in shaping Howard's life, starts FCA at Marquette. The silver goes to Sebastian von Bastelier, The Daily Cardinal, musical career brings DJ Shauna home to a special place. And the gold goes to Sydney Waddell, The Daily Cardinal, We See It All, Wisconsin rowers on the front line of Lake Mendota's algae blooms. For Best Investigative Reporting, the silver goes to Matthew Martinez, Marquette Wire, Left Behind. And the gold goes to Caitlin Herzog, Media Milwaukee, Professor accused of sexual assault. There was no bronze awarded in this category. For the Best Editorial or Commentary, the bronze goes to Jamie Hollins, Arches, Mount Airy University, Hope in the Help We Seek. The silver goes to the Daily Cardinal Editorial Board, the Daily Cardinal, Beyond Visible, UW must design inclusive curricula, course policies. And for the gold, Tony Perkins, Arches, edited out. Right now we're going to go to Collegiate Visual Journalism. In the category of Best Still Photograph or Photos, the bronze goes to Jordan Johnson. Marquette Wire, Marquette men's soccer wins against Alabama. For the silver, Denise Hernandez, Arches, Living in Fear, Immigrants' Mental Health Tested. And the gold goes to Elizabeth Sloan, Media Milwaukee, Paradise Lost. All right, we're going to move on to our audio awards. For the best news story, single or ongoing, the bronze goes to Bridget Fogarty, Marquette Wire, MUR, Spring Cleanup. The silver goes to Margaret Cahill, Marquette Wire, MUR, Footwash. And for the gold, Joe Scholes, WRST-FM, UWO Red Zone Initiative. For Best Feature Story, the bronze award goes to Fabian Caballero, Media Milwaukee. Two generations share the distinctive sounds of their work. The silver goes to Claudia Delgadillo, Media Milwaukee, Drumming for the Missing and Murdered Indigenous People. And the gold goes to Natalie Yar, Max Wisniewski, Catherine Wisniewski, Herb Magazine, Death by 1,000 Paper Cuts. For Best Sports Story, there's no bronze awarded in this category. The silver goes to Dan Abington, Marquette Wire, MUR, Volleyball in Her Blood. And the gold goes to Nick New, Media Milwaukee. Revamped Milwaukee Marathon attracts thousands of runners. And for Best Podcast, the bronze award goes to Max Friedrich and Gideon Patrick, WRST-FM, Script to Screen. The silver goes to Avery Aran, UW-Madison, competing with Mad Roland Dolls. And the gold goes to Elizabeth Dionbella, UW-Madison, Pretty Connected. All right, now we're going to move on to video, and our first category is Best News Story, Single or Ongoing. The bronze award goes to Laura Bunn, Chris Zhang, and Will Kennelly, The Badger Report. New school in Madison may reduce inequities. For silver, Margaret Cahill, Eitzah Cabrera, Marquette Wire, MUTV, Footbaths. And the gold to Sierra Trojan, Media Milwaukee, Fractured, Missing, and Murdered Indigenous Women. And I should say Media Milwaukee is UW Milwaukee, because you didn't know. For Best Feature Story, the bronze goes to Jody Felenius, Media Milwaukee. Deer season sees numbers drop in Wisconsin. For the silver, Caitlin Rowe and Will Kennelly, The Badger Report. Madison sees a jolt of e-bike use. And the gold goes to Tara Schumel and Sydney Cezanne, Marquette Wire, MUTV, Tiny Big Voice. For Best Sports Story, the bronze goes to Montana Leggett and Meggie Armstrong, The Badger Report, Forward Madison FC. The silver goes to Amy Galajewski, Marquette Wire, MUTV, God Before Basketball. And the gold goes to Alyssa Way and Will Kennelly, The Badger Report, UW Polo Team Keeps the Sport Alive. In the category of Best Newscast, we have a tie for bronze. Ellie Spadaccini and Montana Leggett, The Badger Report, UW-Madison. And the other bronze goes to Margaret Cahill, Cal Gessner, Isabel Tussel, Kaylee Strobel, Vanessa Rivera, Jackson Gross, and Kate Hyland, Marquette Wire, MUTV, Marquette Now, 11/6/19. And there is no silver award in this category. I have to take a drink of water. That's a lot of great kids winning awards. Okay, and the gold in this category goes to Ellie Spadaccini and Talil Mulhilden, The Badger Report, UW-Madison. Okay, for Best Program, Documentary, or Special, the bronze award goes to Chelsea Johanning, Margaret Cahill, Sydney Chazon, Natalie St. Onge, Alex Langish and Tara Schimmel, Marquette Wire, MUTV, MUSG debate. And the silver goes to Nia Wilson, Media Milwaukee, Juno. And for the gold, Alex Rivera Grant, Chelsea Johanning, Charlie Wakis, Natalie St. Onge, Cal Gessner, and Kennedy Coleman, Marquette Wire, MUTV, Finding Hometown Hall Forum. All right, and now to the online categories. For best use of multimedia, the bronze goes to Media Milwaukee staff, Media Milwaukee. Nearly 1/3 of UW Milwaukee students vape. Are they in danger? For the silver, Isaac Alter, Curb Magazine, Stalemate State. And the gold goes to Media Milwaukee staff, Media Milwaukee, we are still here. And for the best website design, the bronze award goes to Sydney Saison, Marquette Wire, marquettewire.org. The silver goes to Curb Magazine staff, Curb Magazine, UW-Madison. And for the gold, Quinn Clark, Arches, Mount Mary University. For best local news or feature website, the bronze goes to Curb Magazine staff, Curb Magazine. The silver, Quinn Clark, Arches, Mount Mary University. And the gold to Elizabeth Lang Oromuno, UW-Madison School of Journalism and Mass Communication, Mad Street Art. For the best blog, there's no bronze awarded in this category, but the silver goes to Media Milwaukee staff, Media Milwaukee, Pipeline of Tears. And the gold to Nina Kessick, Arches, Mount Mary University, 11 countries in a year. And for best news story, the bronze goes to Brianna Schubert, UWM Post, students concerned about safety after 3 assaults. The silver to Jody Felenius, UWM Post, man charged with hate crime, reckless injury in Milwaukee asset attack. And the gold goes to Emma Tomsick, Marquette Wire, government shutdown affects Les Aspen internship program. Best hard feature story, the bronze goes to Megan Zempel, Media Milwaukee. Service dog helps Marine combat veteran find a new leash on life. Get it? The silver, Quinn Clark, Arches, Mount Mary University, a fresh start for sex trafficking victims. And the gold goes to Eddie Morales, Media Milwaukee, homeless encampment leads to housing relocation effort. For best soft feature, the bronze goes to Brianna Schubert, UWM Post, The Nerd Returns to the Milwaukee Repertory Theater. Silver goes to Jenna Kleindl, UWM Post, UWM Farmers Market serves students. And the gold goes to Matthew Cade, Media Milwaukee, Fly Fishing is Poetry in Motion for Veterans. Best sports story, the bronze goes to Eddie Morales, Media Milwaukee, Milwaukee MMA gym plans move for growth. The silver goes to Zoe Comerford, Marquette Wire. Gwen Jones comes to Marquette after upbringing as goat farmer. And the gold goes to Zoe Comerford, Marquette Wire. Lockton's collegiate success starts with upbringing, coaching at Dominican. Okay, we have a few more here. For best investigative reporting, the silver goes to Layla Byron, Marquette Wire. Study drugs circulate on Marquette campus. There was no bronze award in this category. The gold goes to Media Milwaukee staff, Media Milwaukee. Disappeared, 10,000 and counting. Oh, and the last collegiate category for best editorial or commentary, the bronze goes to Luis Moro Queiroz Filo. Hope I said that right, Luis. Media Milwaukee, Amalinda. The silver to the Marquette Wire Editorial Board, Marquette Wire. Ombuds Office elimination detrimental to faculty and staff. And the gold goes to Zoe Smith Munson, Media Milwaukee. Another Earth Day provides another reminder that society is ignoring the real cause of climate change. Woo! We made it! break. I'm going to get some water, and we'll be back with the final professional categories with Fraser and Kathleen.